Folks, in my latest video in Saudi Arabia, I was discussing the withdrawal of Patriot missile batteries. It's now done. With the United States withdrawing Patriot missile batteries from Saudi Arabia, Saudi now faces difficult and bitter choices. It needs to brace itself and stop trying to influence its neighbouring Arab countries. A few days ago, the Associated Press reported the administration of Joe Biden has withdrawn in recent weeks a number of American anti-missile systems, Patriot, from Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia. This base outside the capital Riyadh hosted several thousand US troops following the 2019 missile and drone attack on the Saudi Aramco energy company. And the American newspaper The Wall Street Journal revealed only last June that the Biden administration has decided to reduce the number of American anti-missile systems by withdrawing 8 batteries from Iraq, Kuwait, Jordan and Saudi Arabia, with a desire to reorganize its military presence to focus on confronting China and Russia. And in response to the American move, the Saudi cabinet, headed by King Salman bin Abdulaziz, approved the establishment of a general authority for defense development with the aim of developing in the field of defense systems. I think it's a little too late. And the Saudis know this quite well. They don't have the talent to create advanced weapons of today, and that's why the Greek chief of staff announced that a team of its armed forces headed to Saudi Arabia to deliver guided air defense batteries used in the Patriot missile system.
A battalion of Greek Patriot missiles will be stationed in Saudi Arabia in order to help their defenses of the kingdom, but also secure the energy supply of the world. So there's lots that we can achieve in defense. There's a lot we can achieve in creating a climate which would secure energy and would secure cooperation between like-minded countries.
It would be awfully naive for Saudi Arabia to rely on Greece for protection and not normalize ties with its foes in the region. Right now, Greece is sending Patriot batteries and soldiers to train and operate those batteries. However, with any major announcement of a troop withdrawal in the Middle East, Greece can't fill the American vacuum. Saudi Arabia relies heavily on Washington politically and militarily, and therefore it's difficult to find an alternative unless it repairs its relations with Joe Biden. With the arrival of US President Joe Biden to the White House, his administration has turned against all norms in American foreign policy. During the recent US elections, Biden went out with all guns blazing. Biden stated that he'd punish Riyadh, and the issue of the killing of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi would not pass, and he would stand on all human rights matters in Saudi Arabia.
President Trump has not punished senior Saudi leaders. Would you?
Yes, and I said it at the time. Khashoggi was in fact murdered and dismembered, and I believe in the order of the Crown Prince. And I would make it very clear, we were not going to in fact sell more weapons to them. We were going to in fact make them pay the price and make them in fact the pariah that they are.
Saudi Arabia has been closely following America's withdrawal from Afghanistan, and it's quite obvious that the Saudis have begun to anticipate of a similar American position in the Persian Gulf region very soon. And that's exactly why Saudi Arabia has signed a military cooperation agreement with Russia and requested purchase of the S-400 defense system. However, the agreement has yet to be taken seriously. That's because Saudi Arabia doesn't want to upset America, especially with China and Russia on Biden's agenda. Saudi Arabia lacks good relations with Iran and Turkey, and these two countries occupy a very important regional space, and without reforming its relations with at least one of them, if not both, the situation in Saudi Arabia will become even more difficult. Saudi Arabia isn't run by absolute idiots, because they know for a fact that Greece can't protect them the way the United States has protected them in the past. Iranian and Turkish influence in the region is growing, and that's a big risk for the Saudis. Saudi Arabia right now needs unmanned aerial systems and military defense helicopters, and Saudi Arabia is trying as much as possible to move towards Russia. There's also talks of an Israeli anti-drone air defense system directed from Tel Aviv towards Riyadh. However, Saudi Arabia hasn't accepted the offer, and that's because the Saudis aren't huge fans of the Russians and they completely reject Israel. So Saudi right now needs to tread carefully with Turkey and Iran. Will Saudi Arabia repair its relationship with its two foes? Possibly And if it does, I believe it would be Turkey rather than Iran. At present, Saudi Arabia doesn't hold good relations with Turkey, but things may take a good turn. It's an option that Saudi Arabia can resort to, and Turkey, of course, would welcome such cooperation, as Turkish foreign policy is all about trying to play all sides. Saudi Arabia is also looking at the option to de-escalate conflict, and that's why the Saudis visited Baghdad on the grounds of building some bridges with Iran in order to calm things down and ease hostile steps, reduce threats from Iran's arms in Yemen and Iraq, and calm the situation in the Persian Gulf. In closing, I'd like to say Saudi Arabia isn't governed by the laws of the Holy Quran nor the Holy Hadiths. Its foreign policy is evident for all to see. It seeks protection from the Zio alliance. However, they're only ready to protect the kingdom at a cost. That's not true friendship. That's what we call true enmity.
Праздником вас! С Днем Великой Победы! Ура!